Hello and welcome to Senior Racing Club GT3 Championship on Sunday at poor Ricard. Now, a couple of apologies. I'm streaming because I've got poor equipment. It's poorly. I'll just turn the sound down a little touch actually, so you can hopefully hear me. And I'm recovering from a bit of a cold, so if you hear me coughing, I will try and mute it. My apologies well in advance. It also means I'm suffering talking as well. Some will go, well, hey, he's not going to talk all the way through it. That's not the case. Obviously, I'm going to concentrate on the battles on track and try and keep focused to where all the fun stuff is, shall we say. Now, we are in quali, in practice. Just in 10 minutes left of practice. There's 200 drivers, there's 20 drivers will be racing. Now, you will notice on the grid. That's so I can use the race map which show a lot of the developments on the screen. You can see the score and stuff like that. But when on the server, it's going to be that's good. We'll use the race map for that. But I will be taking part in the race. And when the race will start, I'll get told what to fix. We'll do the track, and we'll get the drive on the car. Pretty much it. I'm using new software. How they use well, roll back as well. It's a switch to replays, stuff like that, change the cameras. But with that, I've done this many times before. Those who've done anything with it, and if you are watching, just give a bit of a shout out in the chat, and I'll give you a mention. Hopefully on the sound of it as well. That's the race. On the wheel, I've got the base coming. I think it's the base that's dialed, unfortunately. The starts and platform a bit of away, so I decided to stay well away from it. And now we're trying to look at it and fix everything together and work it. I have no idea what how we're going to do that, but it'll be 11 metres by Joe. It does mean the hopefully next week we start making the couple of one of the guys who's got with us today is Sammy TFTO, his birthday for us, and Gary Mack. Now, I think Gary Mack has probably raced with us before. Probably going to be completely wrong there, but I think he's raced with us before. Gary McFarlane, yeah, we did the Nords, the one where we did the Nordschleife. Quick driver, certainly the Nordschleife. But yeah, 20 cars on track, it's going to be fun. This track is going to really punish your tyres, especially with the track temperature going to be in 30 degrees, so it's going to be very, very warm. And consequently, I think a lot of the drivers will end up burning the tyres, and it'll make the latter part of the race really interesting, I think it's fair to say. 7 minutes to go. I'll let you watch a bit of practice. I'll switch between a few drivers. This is Carl's track. quiet for periods of time. just sit back and watch the 5 minutes of the game like this and get started. Eric here in the Bentley. Stuck with the Bentley for all the sleeves. So it makes it all clearer for me, so just bear with me while I sort this out. Nothing's changed on the screen. It just gives me a bit more clarity on the desktop, because you wouldn't believe how many different windows I've got open and things like that. So basically the standings chart, the big left one, that's on my desktop. The relatives on the right, that's on my desktop. The little Paul Ricard badge, the map, the timer, the scrolling badge, the flags, they're all on my desktop. And obviously my own software's got its own flags, its own indicators as well. So you're going to see right cacophony of different icons on the screen. To go. Thanks Gabrielle, my voice volume is low compared to ACC, so what I'll do is a lower ACC because my volume is turned up on my microphone. Thank you very much, sir. That's exactly the sort of help I need, is people filling me in on volume levels, because it's very, very difficult to get the volume levels correct. I could lower the volume of the game in-game, but obviously I can control the volume, and I've got it currently set to 35 decibels. and my voice is running at minus 20. This straight's going to be really interesting because I think we'll see a lot of passes on the straight. McLaren is really good, to be fair, but I think the grunt of the Ford, once that gets going, that's going to show its true spots as well. I think we've got 2 drivers in the Ford. We have Mark Cooley. Okay. So there we go, qualifying. Obviously I'm not going to qualify, and what I'll do is I'll go out with Gabriel, as he was so helpful. We'll do an outlap where obviously he's just getting his tyres warmed up, and then we'll sit on board with him. Now I could display more in the standings chart, so I'm going to see if I can do that. So just bear with me a minute, because at the moment it's displaying 10 in the standings. So what I'm going to do, let me find it. And what I'll do is I'll change it to right, let's have a look. Appearance, not that one. Budget, that's not that one. Visibility, not that one. I don't know what race briefing is. Other features. Nope. No multi-class. No columns. You can control how many cars you can see. So let's see if I can find that. Number of drivers ahead, so okay. So the way it works is it shows you the number of drivers ahead of you and behind. So what I'll do is I'll crank that up to 20. You won't see me, but you'll see all the races. So hopefully that's pretty clear, and if it does get in the way, I'll reduce it down. So Gabriel's now on his first lap. Be a good reference time for us this, just to see exactly where he is in relation to performance. I'm expecting at least a 155, maybe a 154 from Gabriel. That's a low 155. Getting some really good speed up that straight, 170 mile an hour already. Must be running little downforce. 176. Very nicely done. Keeping his foot down, 145. Kept it within track limits. Looking at it. Wants to get the car rotating now so we can get his foot down just as he hits the apex here. Like that. And then this is a tricky little section, this. If you drift too far, you'll go out of track limits. Them 2 little flippers there are track limits. Really pushing. Good lap this. Really, really pushing. Klaus has done a 154.667. It's a great opener. Gabriel did a 155.2. Some really good lap times coming up here. going to jump on board with Nathan because Nathan's really quick. He says trying to find Nathan. There he is. So again, he's in a Macca. So we've just seen one McLaren get to 176. He's equally got to 176. And he's took slightly slower than Gabriel. Very close to track limits there. Ten minutes to go. If you are watching, give us a shout. Click on the like button. Give you a mention. And there's Nathan with a 154.5. So we're starting to get to the business end of the stick now, aren't we? So let's jump on board with Helmet. He's looking for a tow here. You can see he's on the right hand side. He's trying to get a tow off the Ferrari in front of him. I think the Ferrari in front of him is Sammy. As I said, I don't think Sammy's raced with us before, so welcome, Sammy. I don't want to ruin his name, but I think it's Sammy Tiao. But I'm sure he'll correct me if I've got that wrong. If I've got that wrong, my apologies in advance, Sammy. This is going to be a really interesting race, this. Very fast people on track. The Helmet's best time was a 155.7. I'll just show you what I can do with me cameras. I know everybody's got this. So let's just see if Helmet's gone a little bit quicker. He didn't, so he's still got a 155.7. It was a 156 flat he did that last lap. Let's jump on board with Mr. Rogers. Okay, he's also in a McLaren. Things that can change. I can go bonnet view. I can go chase view. And go the far chase view, which is good sometimes when you're following cars for the passing on the straight. Do TV view, which comes in really handy sometimes. Nathan's just gone faster still with a 154.2. Really pushing it now. TV2 shows you a slightly different angle, and I will be switching between these. It's really good to watch these angles actually. Front splitter, that gives you a good sense of the speed. You can see that. I think that is Aku's just gone wide there, and then we've got the wing, which again is really good watching someone coming up the straight and watching them gain. We've got quite a few different angles. Now the track temperature, the ambient's 30, the track temperature's 40. So 40 is going to play havoc with the tyres. It's just under 7 minutes to go. And Mark Rogers has just gone 6th with a 155.1. Right, who can we jump on board with now? Let's jump on board with Mr. Cooley in the Mustang. So he's done a 156.7. That's his fastest lap. Let's see how good the Mustang is. Gearing on the Mustang's really weird. You can go up the straight in 5th. I don't think you can use 6th anywhere. There's no tracks long enough. Now this sector here, where he's just gone through, it will pull you up on track limits and you will get warnings. So we'll see how that goes in the game, in the race. Shouldn't call it a game, should I? It's a simulator. Before everybody starts saying, oh, you called it a game. got an event coming up at work in a couple of weeks, and they approached me asking could I look for some sim gear, and what we've got is 3 triple rigs connected to each other, and we're going to have tournaments racing after the meeting's gone on into the early hours with prizes. Now I unfortunately can take part but can't win a prize. I'm not saying I'd win, I'm not saying that at all, but I think it would be better. I'm with Mark Martesman here, who's in a BMW, put himself back on track. Yeah, they thought it was, they all want to beat me, which, you know, there could be people there who can beat me, don't have a problem in that at all. But they seem to think because I play a simulator, I'm going to be able to jump on it and annihilate everybody. We all know it doesn't work that way. I will say the game is the original Assetto Corsa. With mods, so God knows what we can pick. I've suggested we use something like Silverstone, a track everyone would know. Bearing in mind this is a UK event and everybody attending will be UK citizens, and not decided on a car yet. I don't know whether going down the Formula 1 route would work because they can be quite difficult to drive. So I don't know whether we go down mini route or something like that. But it's going to be fun whoever takes part. Marky is obviously trying to get a lap in. He's not going full tilt here. Let's jump on board with Matt, who's in a McLaren, Matsimo. 3 minutes to go. Got a white flag there saying slow car on track somewhere. His fastest lap was a 1:58 flat. Yeah, he needs to take the apex a little closer there, I think. Allow him to put the power on. A bit deep into that corner. Again, taking the apex, he'll be able to get the power on a little bit earlier. All adds up on a track, on a race as well. You know, when you do a single lap, all these little taking the apex, going too deep. It basically means you've got to recover the car, and yeah, you just lose time then from that point on. Now I don't know if he's at track limits there because he did actually hit the flippers. We will see. And it hasn't registered his time, so I think he hit the flippers there. Let's go on board with Gary McFarlane. He's also in McLaren. There's a theme here, isn't there? McLaren, 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 McLaren. So yeah, if you ever want get offered the COVID jab and the flu jab, this is for UK citizens because I don't know how it works in other countries. Don't have them both at the same time. Big mistake. Needless to say, it destroyed me last night. Woke up this morning with bits aching that I didn't know could ache. Could literally struggle walking. But yeah, it was grim as a grim thing. But I didn't know it would only last for the day, so I am starting to recover now. I'm on board with Gabrielle now. In fact, I'll move to someone else. I've been on board with Sammy, so let's be on board with Sammy. He's done a 1:55.2, so obviously a quick driver. So for watching, you're going to say hi. Don't be strangers. I don't see any likes. Oh, 2 have quit. Great, I've really turned people off. This is meant for fun for the group, so if anybody wants to watch the race back, they get to see, hopefully, the battles. Obviously, the replays you get in the game are really good, but it doesn't give you a full sense of everything, and you only get snippets. Final sector coming up, final bend. Let's see how Sammy does. Not too sure whether he just went a bit too wide there. We'll shall see. A 155.3, so he's a 1/10 off. We've got a double yellow somewhere. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell me where they are. The game doesn't support that. And qualification for anyone crossing the line now is over. And Nathan's just done a 154.2. So he's currently looking like he's got pole. And Marco's pitting. I don't know why I've got two pit angles in there. Let me remove one of them. I don't know why I've got two pits there actually. Because I've told it it's a pit stop. I'm playing with right, that should be better now. So that's a pilot error. Me being the pilot. Hopefully they'll all get through T1. It can be pretty grim sometimes T1 here, because you've gone from 3-4 wide. And yeah, Mark Rogers pitting. As you can see, I've fixed the pit thing. That's it now. Let's wait for the cars to go to the grid. So just waiting for the cars to go on the grid, and then I'll switch back. So at the moment there's 1 minute left, and I think there's only one car on track, which is Mr. Condron, and that's over now as well. Okay, I've not been watching the chat. Okay, so return to garage. I'm waiting for the race to start. It does conflict with the Formula 1, unfortunately, but because I've not been around today and I've not been with it, I've not changed it, otherwise I would have changed it. Any second now they'll be going to the grid. As I said, I won't be going to the grid. I'll be going to the pits. So Race Labs doesn't work in spectator mode, unfortunately. You've actually got to be on track. I have raised it with them, but like everything else, sometimes they don't listen. But Race Labs works for a number of different games: AC, ACC, LMU, iRacing. I think there's another one as well. And what you can do is you can create your own layouts with your own details, and then from there you can display extra information on the screen. It's useful, really. I do like it. I use it when I'm racing on my triples, and I have other information on my triple screens and leave my main screen empty. It is free, but you can subscribe and get more functionality. The free version gives you a hell of a lot, and if you are interested in streaming and want to do your own stuff like this, I would recommend giving it a look. There is other free ones out there, but I don't know if they do ACC. This one does them all. And as I said, I'm not selling it. It's a free. You can get it free. Still waiting for cars to jump on the grid. In pole position was Nathan Edwards, Klaus Trapp second, Gabriel in third, Michael fourth, Marco fifth, Mark Rogers sixth, Sammy seventh, Eric eighth, Helmut ninth, Malcolm 10th, Uwe 11th, Jerome 12th, Mark Condron 13th, Peter 14th, Paolo 15th, Mr. Cooley, Mark Cooley 16th, Aku 17th, Mark Marsman 18th, Matt Simo 19th, and Gary Mack 20th. Right, we are now on the grid, so I shall switch back. So I'll have to wait till the drive comes up, as it won't let me go to the pits at this point. And then what I'll do is I'll just sit back while everyone drives off, and it'll teleport me, which is fine. So there will be 20 cars on track, 21 listed, but I'm not racing. And you'll see that I'm actually sat as 20th, but I'll go to the pit. I think Peter joined late and didn't get a lap in. So 30 seconds, and the screen will look a little bit clearer rather than cluttered. Off we go. In seconds, start your engines. Okay, drivers can now start their engines. You can see drives become enabled. I'm not going to press anything, so it'll teleport me to the pits. And that means we are good to go. I'm going to go to Helicam. Keep track of what's going to go on with this race from this point of view. 45-minute race, no planned stops. As I said, the weather conditions are very, very warm. Ambient is 30, track is 40. We go. You can see me, my car just sat in the background there, just waiting and waiting. As I said, I should be teleported to the pits. We are undergoing a rolling start. Hopefully, we'll all get through T1. Any second now, the lights will go out, and we should be able to race. We go. Move back a little bit. There's a couple of cars bunching up there. Oh, the yellow one's gone wide, but there's no limited contact there between a Ferrari and a BMW. Both cutting the corner. Sorry, that's, yeah, McLaren and BMW. So far, so good. I'm not seeing anyone. It's not pitting me yet. I'm still sat on the grid. Should have put me to teleported me. It will do. I hope. Otherwise, I'm going to be going round corner in a minute. Oh dear. Right, maybe I need to return to garage. Yeah, there you go. That's probably the safe bet. Right, let's go back to the race. That's the front. Ignore the controls lock, that'll disappear. That's because I've gone to the pits. I can't remove that, unfortunately. Have we got anything going on behind? Ferrari's looking fast against the BMW helmet there. Is he going up the inside? He is indeed. Looks like Jerome's gone wide, but he's got the corner. Again, everyone seems to have made it brilliantly there. Still looking a bit tasty here. Bit of door banging, maybe not. Looking close. Mr. Cooley there in the Mustang with a couple of McLarens behind again. Mark Condron and Matt Seymour, I think it is. Both having a bit of a battle there. And then behind them, we've got another couple of cars battling out as well. McLaren, BMW and Ferrari. There was contact on them. Well, a few cars gone a bit wide there. Back to the front, there has been a change of the lead. We have Klaus in first. That's track limits. That could very well be a warning, that. And then you can see Nathan's really putting pressure on Gabriel here. But equally, Marco in the Ferraris also putting pressure on, as is Mark Rogers and Sammy as well. So there's a good battle going on here at the moment. Are we going to see any cars passing? Within a tow, is the Ferrari going to have the legs on the McLaren? Not too sure. You can see a good straight there of cars in front, so they'll be getting a tow off someone. There's just not enough grunt, is there? Because everyone's got the same tow. Oh, we are seeing a bit of a move up the front there. Now he's backing out of that. Nathan stayed and managed to stay safe. Carry on going down, and we've got looks like Matt is attacking Mr. Condron. No, he hasn't done it. Oh, Condron's gone round, and he's been luckily he's been missed. I think that's Mr. Condron. No, that's Matt Simo. My apologies. Mr. Condron is there. That was Matt. My apologies for that, but he hasn't been hit, which means he can carry on. Back to the beginning. Marco's got quite a good bit of pace here. There's a couple of the Ferraris, Sim Racing Node guys, really putting pressure on here. It looks like the Ferraris are playing a good race here. This is the closest battle on track now, which is Mark Rogers chasing down Michael. That's this one here. McLaren, blue and white McLaren chasing down the red and white AMD Ferrari of Michael. And Sammy's also having part of that. So Sammy is putting pressure on Mr. Rogers there. He's not going to gain anything there. Gary Mack's got a good run though. Are we going to see one of the McLarens get a run on the BMW's got some grunt because the McLaren ain't touching it, even in the tow. No, he's not going to catch him there. Playing it safe there at Marsman. Great racing. These four cars here are fighting out in this sector. You can see there Nathan gone really wide again. Or gone wide, sorry, it wasn't Nathan last time, was it? There's just starting to be a gap opening up now. You know, talking half a second, and we've got a blinker there. Looks like Sammy a bit of a blink, but he's still okay. Looks like Nathan slid it round that corner then. They're all starting to ease off a little bit now. So this still is the closest battle, which is Michael and Marco, two of the Sim Racing Nord guys. Helmut is putting a bit of pressure on Jerome. Again, I'll keep an eye on that one to see if we're going to end up with a bit of a race there. Did see a yellow flag then, but it's gone. We have lost a driver. And there you can see Michael's going for it up the inside, and he's made the move. It was Malcolm who's gone. I didn't see the incident, but he's had quite a bit of damage. I'm looking at the incidents here, and Malcolm's been involved in 4 incidents. I don't know who they're with. It doesn't give me that information. So yeah, it sounds like he's been having a bit of a tough time there. Gabriel is putting pressure on Klaus at the front. And Gabriel going a touch wide there, and this is a bit of a train. This is where the battle is at the moment. Other drivers are within, most of them are over a second away, but Gabriel is a second out of behind Klaus, and then this group of cars is still where the battle's at. See there, Sammy putting some good times in. Oh, you can see there the bit of a lag there. Just car went sideways. Thought he was going to spin out then. 10 minutes of nearly 10 minutes have gone. Now Mark Cooley. Don't ever Mark Cooley hit Malcolm, because Mark Cooley's at the back, and him and I'm trying to work out who that was. No, they're both different cars. So they've come in contact with different cars. Now let's go back to where there's a bit of a battle. We've got 2 battles going on again. Helmut and Jerome, and we've got Peter on Paolo. Paolo in the Mustang. Not gaining there. Oh, that Ferrari was twitchy there. Yeah, he's lost time. Helmut, he was gaining, and Uwe's now catching him. That BMW's gone deep though. Just wonder whether Helmut's just baked his tyres a touch there, trying to catch Jerome. Uwe's now on hot on his tail. We've got another battle behind as well. You can see there, Peter and Paolo are really going for it. This is the closest battle on track at the moment. Oh, need to go back there. Need to go back to this one. Sorry, because I think the Mustang had a big slide coming out of the last corner, and it's allowed Peter to really gain. But he's not been able to do anything. So the grunt on the Mustang's pretty good. So again, the battle, closest battle on track is these two. So it's Gabriel and Klaus coming up the straight, 0.3 of a second. Not too sure he's going to get enough there. Tell you what, he's got a good run here. Is he going to go for it? No, I don't think he is. He is though. He's going for it, Gabriel. Oh, he's drifting. Wow, what a drift. That'll be an invalid lap. A great drift that, Gabriel. Kudos to you for that. Opposite lock panic there. Peter still going to go with Paolo here. I will keep an eye on the others, don't worry. If I need to switch, I will switch. Michael and Marco are still at it. Peter again's got a really good exit there. Behind the Mustang. The Mustang just seems to have better grunt down this little straight. And then through this sector 1. Great braking on the BMW though, to be fair. You can get the power down early, might have a good run here. That's good. That good cornering that by Paolo, to be fair. He Took that corner really, really well. So is he going to have the grunt on the straight here or not? To set him up and get the toe. But hey, the Mustang's got a hell of a grunt on it because of its gearing. In fact, I think I was racing with Peter at one of the tracks and he commented just how quick the Mustang was, and he couldn't catch it. He couldn't catch the Mustang on the straight. Even in the toe, the Mustang was pulling away. See it there? BMW's not touching it at all. Still battling out, still going for it. Looks better through the corners, the BMW, and we've got to admit there, it looks more stable. Mustang looks a little bit leery. Oh! We've got a car. Whose was that? So, oh. Let's see what's gone on there. With helmet. No, I wanted to go to helmet. There you go. Something happened with helmet. I think it was helmet anyway. Oh, he's drifted. He's just overpowered it. Luckily, no contact with anybody. And we continue. Back with the race in a couple of seconds. Still at it, these two. Because of Helbert's mistake, that's allowed Mr. Condron to gain now as well. Another yellow flag. Can't see what that is. Oh, he's been taken. Let's go back and watch that happen. Oh, he's got him on the inside there. Nicely done. And he's going to get the power out. But the question is the Mustang going to get him again? Now I'll let you into a little secret. It does. Gets him on the straight. Oof, that was close. He's gone a bit deep there, the Mustang. I think this finally may be the benefit of Peter here. I think we'll see Peter start to disappear now because he was definitely quicker. That was a great little battle, that, to be fair. I enjoyed watching that. Right, let's go back to the front. These three cars are still together. Now, Nathan's not walking away with it as much as he normally does. The fastest lap is being held by Gabriel. He did a 1:54.8. No one else has hit the 1:54s. In fact, there's only a few drivers in the 1:55s. And it looks like Marco is going to get Michael. Don't forget, they got each other before and switched positions. So we're going to see the... Ooh, Nathan drifting it there then. I know Nathan likes a loose car, but wow. Still have 19 runners. Oh. Marco must have made a mistake and missed that. Okay. Michael's putting pressure on Nathan here. Now, the tyres will start coming into play. That I will tell you. This sector here, your tyres are red. They are screaming as you come round this bend here. Your left-hand tyres, they're absolutely screaming to you. Right, I'm going to jump to the back because we've got Mr. Condron. facing Bruce Built. He was quite close, but now he's not. And Michael and Marco, Michael's still close with Nathan. In fact, he's very close. I'm going to switch back. I'm going to be expecting some slipping and sliding going on here from Nathan here, because there's a few cars starting to look a bit quick, shall we say. Yeah, looks like Nathan's tyres have given up. Ooh, Marco there. Great bit of acceleration. I think you might get Michael here. Yeah. He's got Michael, but Michael's got the inside line, which makes it very difficult. And as soon as he's moved out, he's lost the toe. He'll get a bit back now with Nathan in front of him, but it's allowed Nathan just to pull away a little bit while the two Ferraris fight. Great racing. Really good racing. Mr. Rogers isn't giving in either. He's sat there waiting. Anything can happen with this lot, to be honest. Mark Condron's lost a bit of time on helmet as well, so that battle's died off a little bit, but I'm keeping an eye on it. It only takes one corner or one braking mistake and you're back in it. Oh, we have a car off. And that is Klaus. What happened there? Let's see what's happened to Klaus. Oh, he's over-rotated coming out of the final turn. So that's allowed Gabriel to take the lead. And it also means he's losing positions to the other four cars. Interesting. But back to this battle. I'm going to move the flag up to there. See the flag move in a minute. There you go. But it's not on the screen. Mark Condron has passed Helmet. Helmet's made a mistake, I think. And Condron is now trying to catch Biondi in the Mustang. The McLaren versus Mustang. It's Ferrari's really trying to get that Macca. McLaren again, just getting round. He's drifting it through the corner there. Oh, he's going to have to watch track limits. Looks like he's really sliding. And we've got 24 minutes left to go. This is the battle for second place. Gabriel's disappearing. He's starting to struggle a bit, Mr. Edwards here. Do you think maybe his tyres, because that sector is what kills your tyres, and he's just come through it and you can see the Ferrari sticking with him. He's going for it now. I was going to say that's not a move to make. That's got crash written all over it. The Ferrari looks flatter though. In them corners it looks much flatter. So I think he can carry more speed. And Rogers is catching up now. He's part of the train. And Klaus is now back on the back of the train. The question here is can Michael get a really good run on the McLaren up the straight? Because if he does... See, Is it quicker than the Ferrari, or is the Ferrari going to get the toe? Ferrari's got the toe. But Nathan's got the inside. Ooh. Michael's gone really wide there. That'll be a track warning. I mean, he's gained off track there, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, he should give that position back. And he's give the position back. That's only fair. Those flashing lights going on. And Rogers has taken a place. That apple cart's been well and truly upset there. And Marco's gone wide. They're all kicking off now. Said the tyres are starting to play up, I think. He's definitely sliding Nathan. And Rogers and the McLaren is now gaining. And Condron, I will jump back to this. Rogers won't go up the inside there. Gap in with Condron's just dropped off a touch. Nathan's keeping them at bay somehow. Don't know how, but he is keeping them at bay. And Klaus has took Marco. I wonder if the Ferrari's tyres have gone off. That BMW gone wide there. Trying to gain on Rogers there, I think. So what's got the grunt here? That BMW's got the grunt, definitely. Yeah, he's gone for the inside. Let's... yeah, he's got it done. Klaus has got position back after his spin. Great race in this. Who needs Formula 1 when you got SRC? Right, I'm going to go down the... I'm going to start from the back and go up the grid. Got Mr. Cooley's right at the back there. His lap times are pretty average with everyone else. I think he's gone off, but I don't know where. But he's now being caught by Gabriel and being lapped. We've got Matt, who's just in front of him. 18 seconds. Malcolm's called it a day. Mark Marsman. He's 17th. Harry McFarlane. He's in 16th. Aku's been having some great results recently, considering where he started. So he's in 15th. Helmet. He's losing time. I don't know if his tyres have gone when he spun out. Mark Condron is catching and hoping to try and pass Paolo. Paolo in the Mustang is 6 seconds off Peter. Peter's 1 second off Uwe. And Uwe's 3 seconds off Jerome, BMW. And Jerome is just under 2 seconds off Eric in the Bentley. Eric is 2 seconds off Sammy in the BMW. Sammy is 4 seconds off Marco. As you can see there, Marco is trying to catch Rogers. And then the rest of it, we know the story. So I'm going to go back to Cooley to see how quick Gabriel's catching him. He'll be getting blue flags soon. Not yet, but he'll be getting them. Now Nathan Edwards. Flying. Says, but I'm not too sure. He's pulling... I say he's flying, he's... pulling away, then he's getting caught. He's pulling away, then he's getting caught. Right, I'm going to switch to Mark Condron because he's now within less than a second. Oh, he was. Not going to help. Let's go back to Marco, who's trying to catch Mr. Rogers. There's a gaggle of them here, isn't there? You can just see they're after... Right, Peter is gaining, and we've got a yellow flag. That's gone wherever it was. I don't see who it was. Can't really see. No one's losing places. Oh, I think I know who the yellow flag was for. The yellow flag was for Michael. Something's happened with Michael. Michael's lost a lot of time, because he's now into the mix with these guys. Now again, is it a tyre issue? We've got the BMW now of Peter really giving Uwe in the McLaren a run. Now, I'd say he's got it here. It all depends whether Uwe moves to the right or he's getting a toe off the Ferrari in front. I think he's just getting a bit of a toe off the Ferrari in front. They're positioning this car really well to make it difficult to pass. 16 minutes to go. I'm going to go back to the front. These are still at it, believe it or not. This is for a podium. Nathan's third at the moment. Klaus has took them all after his spin. Klaus is well and truly on a mission. And looking at his times, he's in the 155 flats. Car 64's got a drive through, and that is Klaus. Klaus has got a drive through for track limits. That's his podium gone. I did say the track limits will pull you apart on this. I don't think he's going to be the last. Oh, there's 15 minutes to go. I do think there's a few other cars that have gone wide as well. Mark Rogers is really up the jacksy now of Nathan. I think Nathan's tyres have gone. I think they're bubbles. Although, looking at that, Marco is still putting a lot of pressure on Mark Rogers there. I wonder if he had to overbrake the car. See there, Rogers is trying to get the angle right, so he's got the power down earlier. Don't think it's going to be enough. They'll probably be both running no wing to give them maximum speed. Now is the gap coming down? 3/10. It is indeed 2/10. Nathan's gone defensive. And Nathan will keep the position because he's got the inside unless he makes a mistake. And that means Rogers has got to go a little bit defensive because Marco is there, but there's nowhere to pass unless you make a mistake. Great battle this. Oh, bit of a twitch there from Mr. Rogers. Had to get the power on a little bit too early coming out the corner. Okay, he might got it around that time really well. And Nathan still stays in front. Sammy's not doing too bad on his debut race with us, to be fair. He's currently in 6th. As I say, he's a new guy, but he's looking like a fair racer. Looking like a good racer. Decent pace. That's what we like to see. Oh, oh, oh! Let's just go back. Let's see what's happened here. Because Rogers got him. Oh yeah, he had slow exit coming out the corner. I wonder if he's on track limits there. And he's on warnings and he didn't want to take the corner. Rogers set himself up there brilliantly and it's caused... Yeah, that means he's lost 2 positions and we're possibly going to see Ferrari take the position. But Rogers is staying on the inside. going to make it difficult for the Ferrari, but the Ferrari's got a good run. But it will now hit that wall of air. No one's making the hole for him. And the McLaren is a bit sleeker. And Mark Rogers has backed out, knowing full well he's got the inside line. Oh, that's close. These three are still at it. This isn't over, is it? It's either going to end in tears or end in jubilation. Meanwhile, Gabriel is 9 seconds to the good up front. I'm going to go back a little bit. Right. I'm going to keep an eye on Mr. Cooley. He's quietly sat there just getting on. He's actually caught up to Matt Simo now, so we'll see if he gains it. And there's another battle, as you can see here, 4-car battle. We've got Michael at the front of it, Jerome, and then behind that we've got Uwe and Peter. Ooh, that Ferrari was very wide. Again, gonna have to be careful on track limits here. As we know, Klaus Trapp is going to have to take his penalty, and he has done. He's took his drive through. Lost him 31 seconds, his drive through. And he's now in 10th. Yeah, I think Michael gained off track there, so I suppose what I should have done was in the chat is stipulated car 171 gained an advantage by passing off track. Please give position back. Not sure whether to see it because chat is optional, so I may just have to wait and see what happens at the end. Got another battle here. Uwe has been passed by Peter. Saw that battle before, and Cooley has managed to pass 3 cars. One of them is Sammy. Oh, Sammy's quit. I don't know what's happened to Sammy. I think Sammy quit. I don't know if he's gone off track or something's happened, but that means Cooley is now up to 17th. I know he was catching Matt. Helmet is catching Paolo at a rate of knots. We've got 8 minutes to go. He's got the inside line. Oh, yeah, you gotta be careful getting your nose cut off. Peter is also trying to catch. Oh, interesting. He's lost back out to Uwe. He was in front of Uwe here. I'm not too sure why. Showing him behind. Because Uwe's in front. That's really weird. It never normally gets the positions wrong. Yeah, it's showing it on one tower, but it's not. I'm not seeing the same data. Interesting. It's all calmed down at the front now. Stay with helmet. It's now showing UV. Ah, it's because of the sectors. It resets itself when the sectors pass. That'll be why. It's fine. See, helmet's really trying to get past the Mustang. Paolo's positioning is really good though. Yeah, Sammy wasn't involved in any incidents. Interestingly enough, so I think Sammy's possibly made a mistake himself. Yeah, pulling away now. Paolo. That Uwe there went very wide, off track. We've got 6 minutes to go. There's still time for a drive-through here. The field's well truly spread out now. It looks like Gabriel's dominated this. He's also going to get the point for the fastest lap. Fair dues to Gabriel. He's driven an impeccable race here. Ooh, that's looking tasty. Oh, he's got the inside. Ooh, he's going wide there. And we've got a yellow flag. Now that's right, Uwe. Give the position back. He's lost 2 positions because of that. Okay, understood. Oh, no, 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 no. What's happened there? Let's just see what's happened there. Oh, the BMW come in. Yeah, I mean, he's let the BMW go. I don't think there'll be too much damage there. Michael's on the rear end of Eric. Eric's done a fantastic job. He's 5th in the Bentley. But it's a big, heavy car. So I think the Ferrari's going to get him here on the inside. Michael's making a good recovery after his losing of time earlier on. Yeah. Oh, Eric's going wide there. I think he's just within track limits, to be fair, though. These two still at it. Mustang and McLaren. Sorry, Ferrari. Mustang and Ferrari. My mistake. Still great racing, to be fair. I think it's been a really good race, this. He's not giving up, Helmet. He's really not giving up, is he? He wants this position. Got a good run there, to be fair. He's up the inside. Let's go to the early cam. We're going to see what's going to happen on the inside. No, the Mustang's out-dragged him. The grunt the Mustang's got is phenomenal. He's going for the wide angle. Thought he was going to try and do the up the inside. But no. Paolo's driven that Mustang really, really well. And Uwe is trying to catch Jerome after the contact they made earlier. Oh, Jerome's gone wide. Ooh. Uwe had to recover. He's going to get tuck here. Again, looks like tyres playing a part in this. That's it. He's passed. Helmet is not giving up. 2 minutes to go. Yeah, it's just too much grunting the Mustang, isn't there? So I think Eric Dont said to me, Peter de Jong said, I had a really good race with Peter, and he just said it's just too quick. You think you're going to pass it, he said, and then it just pulls away. On the straight, it's phenomenal. All the tyres, I think they've all driven impeccably well, considering the tyres. They've all managed to last 45 minutes. I know you might turn around and say, but that's really easy. Actually, with these temperatures, it'd be surprised how quickly tyres go off. They'll start baking quite early on, about 4 and 5. You learn to drive the car, obviously, with the tyres, but right, we're gonna get to Gabriel's. I think he's gonna get another lap in. That might worry a few people with the fuel. Okay, 1 minute to the end. Yeah, easy do that. He's gonna get another lap in. Helmet isn't giving up. He's on the straight. He's in the toe. Again, we've seen the Mustang on that straight. Klaus is also not giving up. He's after Peter. BMW versus BMW. See where Gabriel is. He's going to get another lap in. This is the final lap. Here we go. Final lap. Been a great race by Gabriel here. No hassle, just got on with it. 8 seconds clear of Marco. Again, Marco's had a fantastic race here as well. He's had to battle and earn it. And Roger's going to claim 3rd place on the podium. And Nathan looks like he's managed to keep his tyres in it for the final battle. You can see he's lost a lot of time there. So let's go to Gabriel. Comes around the final few corners to claim victory. Thinking of his tyres now, thinking, ooh, calm down, cool them down. Oh, it's gone wide there. His dad didn't get a drive through. Wow, imagine that. Be a killer, wouldn't it? He's been untouchable. Well done, Gabriel. You are the winner. 2nd place, Marco. And 3rd place, Mr. Rogers. There we have the podium. Well done, everybody. Still not over. A couple of back guys still fighting. Oh, Peter's not giving up there, but I think that was a back marker. I think that's more or less everyone finishing now. Everyone's easing off. I think tyres has played a big part in this race. You can see which cars started to become stronger at the end, where they've obviously looked after the tyres a little bit more, or the setups allowed them to look after the tyres. Aku with another great race. 14th. Gary McFarlane coming home. Nice clean car. The final bend. Well done, Gary. That's it. Everyone's finished. Well, thanks so much, everyone, for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. I thought it was a really good race. So, if I'm streaming another one, I'll let you know. Thanks very much. Take care. Bye-bye.